Sorry guys, sorry.
Coming up on Bondi Rescue.
Lie down, lie down, lie down.
Harrison entertains the troops with an inventive rescue position.
I love it. That would only happen to Harrison.
A drug overdose turns deadly.
Can't find a pulse.
And lifeguards bid farewell to one of Bondi's all-time favourites.
Yeah, I did get a bit of a lump in the throat.
Maxi reveals his new dream career.
I've always wanted to become a firefighter and, you know, follow your dreams, they do come true.
But at Bondi, dreams come true in very unexpected ways.
If it goes, it's going to go properly.
Air temperature, high 20s. Water temperature, perfect. It's just another typical summer's day at Bondi. Except for one very big difference.
I wonder if it's all going to change, bro. What's that? The service.
Bondi's much-loved son, Trent Maxi Maxwell, is in his last days as a full-time lifeguard.
I wanted to be a lifeguard because growing up around the ocean, I thought it was a really good job to be a part of. I always wanted to be a part of an emergency service, and lifeguards was a great job in the sense of helping out the community.
10 years ago, a 16-year-old school kid dreamt of becoming a lifeguard. It took just one phone call from head lifeguard Hoppo for Maxi's dream to come true.
Hello, Hop, mate. Good.
We think there's a future there as being a lifeguard, so what we've done is we've put you on a trainee program.
Sick.
You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm stoked. Thanks, mate.
All right, mate. See you Monday.
See you, mate. Bye. Stoked. I was 16 when I started down here at Bondi. What a little terror that bloke was. You know, fuzzy hair, braces, skinny. Had no idea on what life was all about.
Want to save people, have fun, boys, go surfing.
Yeah, he was just so enthusiastic, and he turned up for a week of work experience and he never left, literally never left. And that was over 10 years ago.
Lifeguard traineeships last 2 years, but Maxi took a little longer to get the knack of things.
It's taken him 3 years to get through, and no one's ever come close to that.
Few people get to fulfill a lifelong dream at such a young age. So, Maxi has set himself a new lifelong dream. He wants to join the fire brigade.
I'm very fortunate to be able to change career. Still part of emergency service, so just keep moving forward in that field, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the big future.
Just as 16-year-old Maxi couldn't wait to do his first rescue, 25-year-old Maxi can't wait to put out his first fire. But at Bondi, things have a very strange way of working out. Lifeguards pride themselves on anticipating trouble. At Bondi, situations change very quickly. Nicola is monitoring 2 swimmers who will soon need to be rescued.
There's 2 heads out backpackers. They're going nowhere really quick. Where? All right. Wait, go on. You focus on them. You might be out there. We've just had someone collapse on the beach. Jethro's going to run down now.
Jethro grabs the defibrillator in case the woman needs to be shocked back to life.
The moment your hand grabs the defib and grabs the oxy, you know you're on. Like, you know this is someone's life in your hands.
A call came into my radio from Nicola saying Jethro's running down, someone's collapsed on the beach.
Harrison, they're waving, so north side of the middle set of flags. Get there and help him now.
Sorry guys, sorry.
Jethro is still in his very first year as a qualified lifeguard.
It's the first major first aid that I've gone to on my own. So obviously I was very nervous, but you go into a little bit of computer mode, you know, like textbook mode, and you know you've got a job to do, and you sort of try to dehumanise yourself from it.
She's quite pale, looks like she's been in the water. I don't know if she's maybe gone under and someone's pulled her up.
The young woman is a drug user, known to lifeguards.
She's very unconscious, but she's got a pulse.
Getting out of consciousness.
Just a few weeks ago, she suffered a drug overdose in the women's toilets.
I just rocked up to the page and looked down at her and I thought, oh no, she's not well. She wasn't responding and she looked dead.
Hey, get an ambo. Yeah, can we get an ambo down here?
She was barely breathing and had a very faint pulse, and I've never felt a pulse fluctuate so much. It was going from about 70 and then jumping up to like 140, and it was just weird.
Pulse has now gone up to 100, 120.
Oh my God, that's
123.
a massive fluctuation, eh? Do you want
It's
to
gone back down to 72.
The woman's irregular heartbeat could be a result of an overdose. She's already stopped breathing. Now lifeguards are concerned her heart may soon stop beating.
Then she just had no movement whatsoever. Like she kind of stopped breathing and the pulse just went. We can't find a pulse.
Can't find a pulse, eh?
Mouse, can you get them, mate? We don't have a pulse now. She's just gone.
She lost her pulse, and that was in my head. I got instant butterflies, and I was just going for the defibs straight away, and I thought we were on for a proper resus.
Paramedics arrive on the scene.
Once you hear those sirens coming down Bondi Road, it's like a massive weight off your shoulders. Your heart just goes, oh, thank God. And it's a saviour seeing those guys show up. Her pulse just went as rapid, it just dropped dramatically. It just stopped.
Is she responding at all?
Not really.
Hardly, just a couple. I swear to God I lost her pulse.
Yeah, like
You know, you get them out of here, we carry them out in a board or...
Yes, we get it up and we can carry her out.
you know, it's serious when the ambos say to you, you know, like, right, we've got to get her out of here. You know, just we need to get off the beach. And when they start calling for backup as well, and that's when you know it's a sticky situation.
The woman is stabilised, but without intensive medical care, she has little chance of survival.
People come down to sunny Bondi Beach and there's a lot of fun and games going on, but for us, we get to see the dark side of Bondi, and things like that unfortunately do happen, and it is a reality down here.
The handover to paramedics is complete, and the young woman is transported to hospital for intensive care.
We did our best, and that's what we're here for, so fingers crossed for the best.
Now in his third year on the lifeguard service, Kiwi import Harrison has proven himself a worthy member of the team.
Harrison is only his third year this year and seems to have stepped it up. He's really seeing things before they're happening now, and he's on the ball.
He's quick to a rescue and handy in the surf. But some days, things just don't go to plan.
Looks like Harrison's going in down south corner as well.
A woman is being kept afloat by surfers in Backpackers Rip.
Can we jump on here?
Head lifeguard Hoppo observes from the beach.
When you rescue someone, there's no real etiquette, there's no signage on the board that says the correct way to get on the board. Lie down, lie down, lie down. Lie down, here we go, lie down. No, not like that.
The woman, Georgia, takes a laid-back rescue technique, which could be referred to as the sunbaker.
She's sunbaking on her back.
And I just took it on board. I thought it was funny, and I knew when I was paddling in there'd be a lot of commentary coming from that lifeguard tower. Make sure you stay close to shore next time, okay?
Head lifeguard Hoppo witnessed the unconventional rescue, but Harrison has a chance to redeem himself.
Then straight away, I had to go back out for another person. You right, buddy? Okay? Hop on the board, mate. Hop on the board. Come here. I'll take you in.
Harrison has a chance to show Hoppo that the previous rescue was just a one-off accident.
That guy jumped on my board and straight on their back. It wasn't ideal, especially, like first time, you get let away with it, but second time, alarm bells start ringing.
I love it. That would only happen to Harrison. Best ever. Yep, the guy's in the same position. Love it. This is gold. Harrison's trying out a new rescue technique this afternoon.
I don't want to talk about it.
I think Harrison's going to be on his own here. I think it's going to be a Kiwi technique, and that's all it'll be.
Later in the afternoon, Harrison is still at South Bondi. But with the tide now running out, Backpackers Rip is no laughing matter.
I noticed a couple of swimmers, and the two were dead set drowning, like fully going under, and I was in shock how quickly they went, that I didn't have time to radio into the boys that I was going in.
Harrison must prioritise who to save first.
As I was paddling out to her, she was bobbing under the water, and she was pretty much going under by the time I got to her.
As he grabs the girl, Harrison has no hands free to paddle back for the man. who is fighting for his life.
Come to me. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Okay. Come here, you okay? Come here.
She had no strength left. She'd used all that effort just trying to stay afloat, and there was nothing left of her.
Right, hop up on the board, hop up on the board. Hop up, come here.
Exhausted, the girl is incapable of climbing onto the rescue board.
She's a small girl, like, she only weighs about 40 kgs. Normally, you know, you can just flick them up on the rescue board. She was dead set, like a dead weight. Like, it took a lot of effort to get her on the board.
Harrison must do the heavy lifting himself. A local surfer comes to back up. The girl's clothing did little to help her stay afloat.
Just come up here. Sit down, relax. Sit down. Sit down.
Lifeguards are concerned the girl has water in her lungs and could suffer secondary drowning.
Very scary, eh?
But after undergoing a brief assessment in the tower, she refused all further help. Millions of visitors can't wait to dive into Bondi's surf. But many are unfamiliar with the ocean and the power of the waves.
We got a knock at the door and I got presented with a patient holding his shoulder, as we so often do in summer with dislocated shoulders, and this guy was in real visible pain, and I could see it on his face. He was really distressed.
Thomas is from Germany. He and his brother are in Australia on a working holiday.
Yeah, I'm just going to give this guy some methoxy and wait for an ambulance to arrive.
One wrong move in the surf was all it took.
Mate, just sit yourself up. I'm going to get you some pain relief as soon as possible. You had any alcohol today?
No.
Okay, good.
The green whistle contains analgesic gas. It's famous for taking patients to a much happier place.
This is good. This stuff is sick. This is ridiculous.
You got no pain down here at all?
Nah. It's honestly the best thing I've ever had.
It's like $11,
Today, however, Thomas is having trouble inhaling the gas as he doesn't like the taste.
We administered the green whistle and, you know, normally we get a bit of relief straight away, but he just wasn't getting better at all and we just couldn't get the pain relief in that we wanted.
It might be as long as an hour before Thomas gets his shoulder put back in place, but he refuses to take the pain-killing gas.
Like, if you want to keep going on this.
That's so terrible.
It's quite an acrid, unpleasant taste, and I think he was, you know, quite sort of reluctant to sort of draw it in properly. It's all right, just keep breathing in, mate. This is should be starting. Do you feel anything at all? Do you feel a bit sort of like... No. No pain relief at all?
The green whistle normally takes effect in as little as 30 seconds. After resisting it for 20 minutes, Thomas is close to tears.
I just feel sorry for this man, you know, like we're doing pain relief, but it's not really working at the moment, so...
A specialist paramedic arrives.
There's not getting much pain relief from the methoxyflurane, which is... They did a quick assessment and their specialty is to try and put the shoulder back into place, so they set about doing that.
Just use the gas. Keep using the gas.
If Thomas doesn't fully inhale the gas, the relocation of his shoulder will be excruciating.
Okay, and just relax. Sit back into the chair. It's nearly there. That's it. Don't move yet.
Finally, Thomas gives in to the green whistle.
Okay, does it feel like it's in?
And then as soon as they put the shoulder back in place, this guy just lit up. It was like, you know, the instant relief.
There we are. How's that? Better? Yeah. It's great.
Make your way back to shore and up between the red and yellow flags. That goes for everyone.
Maxi is in his last days as a full-time lifeguard at Bondi. He's already done 2 weeks training for his new career as a fireman. but it will be some time before he puts out his first fire. Although Bondi Beach may have other ideas.
Yeah, hi mate, just down at Bondi Beach. There's a fire currently in the gear shed.
Copy that. Are you telling me not to go anywhere near it?
The shed where North Bondi Surf Club keep all their gears just caught on fire.
And who should be first on the scene but trainee fireman Maxi.
The boys just race down there, and sometimes when you're on your way you get a little bit excited, and I just gave them a warning that it's where they keep their petrol, so just not to get too close, because if it goes, it's going to go properly.
Literally nothing surprises me anymore. We've got a recruit firefighter amongst us who's just in his element right now, so yeah, very entertaining.
The rookie firefighter draws on his recent training.
Yeah, we just check for the danger, make sure no one's around the vicinity. I know the air pretty well, considering I know there's a lot of fuel in there. It's a confined space.
Oh, they've got a fire extinguisher. Maxi's on the fire extinguisher.
Yes.
Oh, this is his moment. This is his moment. This doesn't get any better for him. Oh, that's gold. That is absolute gold.
It was no towering inferno, but Maxi's notched up his first fire right here on Bondi Beach.
We got the sand on the little spot fire that was at the front, and we got the fire out, and yeah, isolated the power, and the fires are on their way.
Okay, copy. So you guys have put it out?
Yeah, it's out.
It's already been put out.
Fire number one of my career, Bondi Beach.
Maxi on his first firefighting job. Yeah, who would believe he got called to a fire down at North Bondi? He was frothing. I've never seen him get out of the tower so quick.
Mate, that's a solid effort.
He isn't a fireman just yet, but Maxi is already swapping sea salt for smoke and soot.
You know what the funny thing is, though, this week I learned how to isolate power, and that's one thing that needed to be done, so I could say I did that.
Yeah, Maxi.
Isolating power. It kind of really hit home then that I was just about to start a new career. You know, I did get a bit of a lump in the throat because, you know, the reality was that, you know, everything I've done in the last 10 years kind of flashed back.
Maxi's finest moments have been in the water.
He's probably done more rescues in his relatively short time here. He's probably done more rescues than anyone on the service. He'll rescue anyone, even when they don't need rescuing.
You all right?
Senior lifeguards had a lot of fun helping Maxi through his rites of passage.
The boys played another joke on me.
Getting pranked on at the early stages of my career as a lifeguard. Yeah, every summer I was getting done.
My favourite Maxi moment would be when we got him up doing a barbecue on the tower on Christmas Day, and we had this big turkey in there cooking. We said, mate, just make sure you cook this turkey. This is what we want for lunch. Well, we swapped the turkey with a quail, and this burnt, tiny little quail was sitting in there. You should have seen his face. It was just something that he just couldn't believe that something could shrink that much.
Some pranks toughened Maxi up, including the time he had to tell Australian heavyweight boxing champ Bob Mirovic he wasn't allowed to surf between the flags.
No, I'm serious. Hey, how old are you? 6 He's giving me cheek, he's stirring me. I mean, he's a kid. He's wearing a smart ass, that's it.
It's just things like that would stick with me, for sure.
Maxi's girlfriend Talia is helping him celebrate the new dream come true.
Have some balloons. Because he's now a fireman.
Oh, what have we got? Surprise! It's a pretty good flashback.
It's goodbye, but not farewell. Maxi will continue to work as a casual lifeguard while he begins his new dream job as a fireman.
He's honestly one of the best kids I've met.
He's one of those guys that you can always rely on.
The best thing about Maxi is enthusiasm for work and for life.
Top bloke, really good lifeguard, watches the water, gets out on the rips, you know.
He's inspirational on the beach because he's a young bloke. He's a lot younger than me, but he's not scared. I have bonded with Maxi a lot over the last 5 years, and I count him not as a friend, I count him as a brother now.
As I walked out that afternoon, I was excited and I was happy, and I'm looking forward to getting out there and doing a good job. That's how it is. It is what it is.